Welcome back to my studio podcast. This is Yui Heng, your host. So, in this episode, I just want to ask a question. Are you a people pleaser? Because not long ago, I really deeply attached to being a people pleaser. I would literally label myself as a people pleaser, but there's nothing much I could change at that time because I want to belong. I want to be fitted. I want to be cool. I want to have something to talk over about. I want to have bond time. I didn't have any of that. I think that's the one thing that really fucking stresses me out the most is I don't bond with any other people. I think it could be from the reason that I believe that my race could play a part in that one too. I believe that, you know, I believe that as an immigrant, I lost my identity. I don't know if I'm white. I don't think I am white, and I'm not Asian anymore because I moved to Australia. So if I visit Cambodia, that's where I'm from, they say I'm too white for them because I don't speak my language anymore. So usually I just speak English. That's how I communicate with my family, especially my siblings. I still need to communicate with my parents regardless because they can't speak English. So I have to communicate myself through my. So I believe that I lost my sense of identity. So I always wanted to fit in. That means I have to suck up to probably basically anyone that I know. I try to make some more white friends because I want to fit in. I want to be cool just like them. Because where I work was usually quite a lot of white people. However, as as I tried, nothing really worked. Life just didn't favors me. I failed miserably. No one even talked to me. No one is really close to me. No, it's like we're colleagues, right? Like I've seen people be friends outside with their work colleagues. I want that relationship. I don't have that relationship. I fantasized more people, more white people. I fantasized getting more white friends from work, right? I want to be their friends. However, it just didn't happen. So at that time, I was so depressed. When I go to work, I think it's just the same things happen again and again and again. Nothing's going to change. They're gonna hang out without me. I really tried, communicate with them, make fun, make small talks, and then go when they invited me. But I know it's not going to be like that. I know that it won't be the same as other people. That really hurt me. However, it didn't last long. Because I can't keep lying to myself that, oh, I really like that person. I want to be like them. Even though it's not going to be the same, even though they don't even believe in the same value as I do. Even though they have different belief. Like, for example, I have a story, right? So one time, it was like a work friend birthday, and I really want to go to the club. Yes, I did want to go to the club. So the club usually like started at like 11 or like 10 o'clock. And like, you can leave before the closing time when they don't accept more people inside. So they close their door, but you can still stay inside. So like that's around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like I really want to have that experience. But at the same time, I think that, oh, I want to be cautious like them. I want to fit in. So I wanted to go. However, as I said, life did not favors me. I have so my family have a set of rules or like curfew that I have to follow because I'm still living under my technically my parents because it's my brother. So the rule is basically I have to come home before 11 o'clock, like 11 p.m. And yeah, that's about it. I don't get to have a sleepover. So I was on the phone to my brother for like hours trying to convince him to let me go because I wanted it to be cool. I want to please people that I can be as cool. I want to fit in. Well, that didn't work out in favor. That hour of convincing failed. It failed miserably, so I have to go home. And I was throwing a fit. I was throwing tantrum, obviously. But I think I do see the point that he made. Because why the fuck do you want to go to town? Could could be like I want to be trying to be cool and shit like that, but I don't think that my value, because I don't enjoy clubbing. I don't I don't like crowd spaces. So going to the club with so many people and it was a birthday girl too that's going. So that's kind of defeated in my favor, right? But that did not stop me. I still wanted to go. Even my value, my belief is so much different. Ha! I do not care. I just go. I still wanted to go. I still making the efforts to convince my brother to make me go. Didn't win. Didn't get the result I wanted. It failed. So that's a lesson learned for me. After that, I just stopped. I see no hope in me doing the same thing over and over again, right? I failed in a sense that, oh, okay, I'm not going to be friends with that person anymore. It's not going to be the same anymore. We are different. I have to accept that fact that we are different. We have different values, we have different beliefs. And if I want to keep going that way, I'm going to hurt myself repeatedly over and over again. I have to be smart about it. I have to think about myself because this is my life. I want to live how I want to live, not being a suck up, obviously. But I think there's so many situations that you can be a suck up, especially at work. You want to try to be the best version of yourself, obviously. You don't want to be bad or bad term or like shit term with anyone because it's not going to be in favor when you're trying to get the majority of work people on your side. If you have like any issues or you want any promotions or you want any raise, I think if you got more good people on your side, you get more benefit out of it. So obviously, you're trying to be good, you're trying to be a suck up. But I think that changed for me. Look, just tried to work as hard as I could. There's nothing else I could speak more than my effort. Effort that I put into work, effort that I put into thinking of how to do the work, effort of how to solving my own issues at work, and effort to not being inconvenienced to anyone at work. Because I hate being inconvenienced to anyone at work. I feel like, okay, look, I think that's an issue that I could solve myself. Let me try it first. If I can solve it, okay, we're cool. And then I tell them later. So I don't like being inconvenienced to any other people. So that's fine. And since then, I have changed a lot. I have been much more happier in a workspace environment. It could be the same with corporate environment as well. But at the moment, I'm working in retail, so there's always people stabbing some other people backs. I'm sure that like every works environment has that. So I think it could be different. But I think the theory and the concept of stop being a people pleaser kind of being the same. You set boundaries, you say no, stop making excuses, be confident, and stop being a suck up. I think the concept is really, really easy. So, after I decided to stop being a people pleaser, I've set a few things in place, right? I've still tried to work as hard as I could be, putting effort in, being good at my job. Oh, I love being good at my job. Like, I don't like being shit because shit mean I feel shit. I overthink about everything that I do. You better thought that I will be thinking about like the next strategy that I could bring into myself to help myself to make me be a good worker, like to make me do a good job in the future. You better believe this, because that's what's running through my head every fucking day. All right. So after that, I just stopped being a people pleaser. Obviously, I'm still going to talk to my colleagues, co-worker, whatever, but I never really put in too much effort anymore to be in their favor. I just work hard, put in effort in where I need to be, show up to work, and don't be an inconvenience. That's it. And I say a lot of no's now. I realize this, but if I'm not happy with what I do want to do, if I'm not happy with the situation that I'm in, I'm going to say no. Especially as an example, so imagine have a day off that day. Say in a blank page that you don't have any plans, you just planning to sleep all day. You just want to stay home. And then you get a call in saying, oh, people from work saying, oh, you can you please like come to work for like 3 hour, 4 hour. It's going to be likely to be a no because I think that first it's just a waste of my time. It's probably helped them a little bit, but I don't think I wanted to do it because my work is kind of far. Second, I don't think that me being there is gonna be a much different. Third, money is not good. The money is not good. So these three reasons play in my head. Okay, I need to calculate my hour. How many hour am I getting every time I get a call in? Okay, so if it's 4 hour, 3 hour, and depend on the workload as well. If it's a hard work, I'm not going in for 3 hour. They're just gonna use me for my strength. So the reason that I just say no, because I wasn't really happy to accept anything. So I said, okay, look, um, I might just have to say no to this one because, just give up some excuses. I know it's an excuses, but it's a valid excuse because you're not feeling happy with yourself. And this can be like a simple no. It doesn't even have to be. You have to start somewhere small, right? To stop being a people pleaser. So that could be a simple one, just saying no to something that's small. It's you consider yourself first. You put yourself first. You set boundaries with people because you believe that being a people pleaser could have potentially damaged you, your mental health, your well-being, everything. So you put yourself first, and this is a really good way to practice saying no. And like especially with like families or relatives, if they could ask you like for unreasonable requests or behaviors or anything, lays those boundaries. From my experience, just saying no to really simple things can help you so much. And now, if you're not happy, don't say yes. Say no. If you disagree with something, don't keep being like that. Say it out loud. Follow your heart. Another thing is follow your heart, follow your mind. What do you want in that exact time? That's how I would think to make a decision. Because you don't know what you want, okay, you need to come up with the cons and pros, the advantage and disadvantage. You need to come up with that. If you can't make any decision, just be smart and just stop giving yourself excuses. Is another reason to stop being a people pleaser. It could be hard to start anything. It's so hard to start something, obviously, but I think have an idea, have a rough idea how you're going to do it. Plan out some scenarios in your head. Play it all sometime. Play it a little bit and come up with some scenarios. Probably it's not going to be in real life, but it could help. That's what I usually do. I play some scenario in my head and think of how am I going to say no, and then practice. Keep practicing saying no. I love just playing in my head. Sometimes it could keep me up a little bit late at night, but I think it's worth it to say that I'm not a suck up anymore. I'm not a people pleaser anymore. Love this. Well, that's all from me. I'm hoping that you can learn from this. You want to change yourself, stop being a people pleaser? Come, I will help you. Contact me. I'm here for you. Trust me, I am here for you. Love it for me. Thank you. This is Yui, and thank you for listening to Miss Your podcast.